Hi, I'm Cooper. This summer I got the chance to refinish our kitchen table. The first step in refinishing is to take the finish off. I decided to sand it off. I used the proper protective equipment protecting my lungs, my ears, and my eyes. Sanding the finish off took a long time. I started with 80 grit, and once all the finish was off, I went to 120, and then I did a pass with 220 to get it prepped for finishing. There was a lot of dust. I made sure to go slowly and evenly so there would be no marks left by the orbital sander. So I kept sanding, and sanding, and sanding. In this clip you can even watch the sunset. It took that long. Here was the result after sanding. It looked completely different from the table. I decided to sand the rest of the table. Here's a comparison of half of it sanded and half not. Crazy!
Okay, so now that we sanded all the finish off these table leaves, we're going to take some pre-stained wood conditioner and some stain, and we're going to stain these leaves. They need to match the rest of the table, so that's what we're doing. To stain, you can use any old rags. These are just cut up socks. And make sure you're wearing your mask, because you don't want to breathe in those harmful fumes. So let's get staining.
I started with a coat of pre-stain to make sure that there was no blotchiness or unevenness in color when staining. I applied the stain evenly to all parts of the table.
Wow, that really darkened the table up. We're gonna have to put a second coat of stain on tomorrow because that's to dry for 24 hours, but let's get the second leaf done.
I ended up doing 3 coats of stain.
Hey! So, we put one coat of stain on these, and now we're gonna put a second coat so it's darker like the rest of the table. Let's get to it.
Staining took a lot less time than sanding.
So we've applied 3 coats of stain to the table leaves, and now we're going to put polyurethane on. We're going to put 3 coats so it's extra protected against our drinking glasses, which is the reason this table had to be finished in the first place.
I ended up doing 5 coats of polyurethane. To polyurethane, I started off by wiping everything down with a tack cloth. This helps get all the dust, dirt, and debris off. If you have dust, dirt, or debris, when you finish, it will ruin the finish. I wanted this table to last at least 5 decades before I had to refinish it again. So I shook the can, popped the lid, and applied a little bit on a paper towel. I kept reapplying, so that's not all I used.
So I just finished sanding this table, and now we're going to pre-stain wood condition it. So it's been 20 minutes since I put the pre-stained wood conditioner on. So now I'm going to do some wood stain after I wipe up the excess of the wood conditioner with some paper towel.
I repeated the same process for the table. here was the result. What a difference. Now, this took about a month, but it was totally worth it. Here was the before, the during, and the after. Thanks so much for watching.